Hey guys, in this video I'm actually just gonna kind of talk about like kind of my reactions cause I actually just kind of I already heard about it, but I just kind of thought about actually just kind of doing this video and just kind of talk about like my little reactions and thoughts about like how Nintendo actually are not gonna be like at E3 this year and everything like that. So I'm actually just gonna talk about like my reactions and what I think about it and everything like that, cause I kind of have like mixed feelings about it, and I'm not really like, I mean, I am a little bit upset, but and kind of surprised a little bit just to hear like the news that they're not going to actually be at E3 this year. But anyway, I'm just what I actually think about it is that it's not really like surprising to me as much because they kind of just came out like last year. You guys know that they actually just came out with the Wii U and everything, and I have yet to buy one. Like seriously, I haven't yet to actually buy like a Wii U. Then the Wii U game system, that which is like the newest console that Nintendo that actually came out this past year, 2012. I didn't actually buy like a Wii U yet, and I still haven't bought one. And it's just kind of funny because I actually was looking forward to like the Wii U, but as you could tell, like they don't actually have like too many games. Like when it's the same thing what I usually do, like as a gamer and everything. And I like all three consoles, by the way, and I'm not like a fanboy of like Nintendo and everything like that. But because I actually like PS3, Xbox, and Nintendo all equally as well. But it's just what, like, once I actually heard about the Wii U actually coming out like last year, I was really excited about it, and I was like, what kind of games are they actually gonna come out with? What kind of games are gonna be for like the system? Is it gonna be like some new generation, like some new characters coming out, like a new Star Fox game, or any like a new Metroid game, a new Metroid Prime game, like those games like that and everything like that. And then as you get most people like that's big fans of Nintendo and everything, you know, you get your typical Mario shirt, not your Mario shirt, but your typical Mario game that comes out for like every new console, like Nintendo representative console. You'll get your new Mario game, a couple new Mario games here and there and everything. But then I was just like, when I heard about the new Wii U coming out, like I didn't want to jump on it and just pre-order it, but like as I like I'm gonna do for this year's new generation consoles and stuff like that, I'm gonna wait and not try to jump the gun. No matter how good the system may look and all the new features and abilities it can actually do and all the functions and stuff like that and all the add-ons it can do, you want a system like a new console is pretty much all about like games to me, and that's just my opinion. And that's the reason why I didn't really buy the Wii U, because it wasn't really too many games out for it that was actually little, that kind of convinced me to actually get the game itself, because it was just like one or two or three games that were actually good for it, or maybe just like kind of appealed to me, like for example the new Mario Bros, of course, because I like Mario Bros and everything like that, and I'm a big fan of Mario. Scribble Knots, and then the Zombie U game, and those were the three games I was going to be considered to actually get for the Wii U. But then from the reviews from Zombie U and most of the all the rumors about Zombie U, it's not that good. So like even if the game is like kind of extremely difficult and it's difficult to play and everything like that, and just one bite can actually kill you in the game. That as I saw for like videos and gameplay videos of the Zombie U game, you can get killed easily by just by one bite. And most people didn't really like the game, so that just kind of pushed me away from that game. And then Mario Bros, you just had like your new enemies, and then new power ups and abilities and stuff like that, and just like new stages and everything. And Screwnouse was a pretty good game, and from the looks of it, it looked good and everything. But just two games, I'm not gonna buy like a new console. I thought I was gonna buy like a new console just for two games, pretty much. But that's why I have yet to buy a Wii U. So, and then just going back to for Nintendo not coming out and just not being at E3 this year, it's just kind of surprising. Like they pretty much put out all their stops pretty much from last year by just showing already their newest console, which is the Wii U, and they don't really have anything to show except for like new games. But I don't think they really have any really new games or new titles that's coming out, because it just seems like they're lacking now. Like they don't have like their original titles like they used to have. Like for example, like what happened to F-Zero? Like what happened to Captain Falcon? Where's like I used to play this game called Wario World. I don't know if anybody ever played that game before, but Wario World was actually a great game, you know. and it was for like the GameCube. Wario actually had its own little exclusive title and its own little game that was for consoles. Like you already had your Wario Land for like Game Boy Advance, but they came out with like Wario World for the Nintendo GameCube. So like, what happened to all those characters? Like, where's Wario? Where's the new Wario games? Like, you don't even see like any new WarioWare games or anything like that. But I don't really play too much of the WarioWare games. I think I only played like one of them. But that just only reminds me of like what happened to all those characters. They're not using like most of those. They have plenty of characters like compared to like Sony and Microsoft. Like they have like their own representative titles and exclusive characters that they use, like Master Chief, and then the Gears of War series, and then like Sony has like the Jack and Daxter series and Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Uncharted, and Ratchet and Clank, and all that kind of stuff. Those kind of games and their own little characters and games that they can make for those, and just like sequels to those. But it's just like it's the same thing. It's the same stuff. It's the same old stuff with Nintendo, and it's just kind of getting like tiring. Like, I mean, I'll buy like the next newest Mario game as a big fan of the Mario series and everything like that, and a big fan of Mario Bros. And the Mario character itself. But where's those other characters? You don't have like a new Metroid. What happened to like the F-Zero, the Wario, and then maybe they could just start using some of these other characters like a Earthbound. Like, I know it's like a new Earthbound coming out, but it's just like most of these games that they're coming out with, it's just like pretty much for the 3DS, and I didn't really understand that. Like, where's those other games and everything, and who knows what they're gonna bring to the table? Like, I already seen like the little, not the stream of it, but just like the big Nintendo announcement with most of all those 3DS games. Like, it just seemed like they're just so focused on like the 3DS, and where's the Nintendo Wii games? Where's the new Wii U games and everything? Like, it's just like they just gave it up. They just gave out on it and just kind of, it just sits there. Like my Wii U actually, not my Wii U, but my Nintendo Wii just kind of sits there, and I don't really play it. Like, I don't have anything else to play. I have Super Smash Bros, but I don't have anything else to play. So it's just kind of been sitting there for the past several months. So who knows what Nintendo's gonna actually do? Like, I want to just kind of see, instead of just like the same stuff, like just Mario, and then a new Zelda, and then, not speaking of Zelda, they actually coming out with a Zelda Wind Waker remake for the HD remake for the itself that's coming out. I already played that game on the GameCube, so I'm not gonna buy the same game over and over. Like, pretty much, it's just pretty much they're doing the same thing with Zelda, just remakes and remakes left and right. Like, they already made like an Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, and I didn't even buy that because I already had the original system, the original game for the Nintendo 64 itself, and I still have it. And it's just weird. Like, there's nothing else, nothing new with Nintendo pretty much that's actually coming. But who knows what they're gonna actually do? I mean, I'll watch whatever their little upcoming live events they're actually gonna do, like local events for their brand new titles. But I don't know what else they're gonna actually do. So who knows what their plans are gonna actually be? It's just like, I don't know. Who knows what'll happen? Because only time will tell. But I just don't know what Nintendo's plans and what their future titles are gonna be. Like, I don't want to see like too many remakes of like Zelda and just Mario. I want to see like most of those characters. Like, they got so many characters they can actually use. Like Donkey Kong, they already announced like another Donkey Kong Country, which is pretty much the same thing as the Wii version that I already played. And like, where's the Kirby? You can bring back Kirby and everything. They just did like a Wii game of that. Yeah, back to Return to Dreamland for the Wii. And I'm just thinking like maybe they can use all these characters that they actually have, that they can use these characters, most of the characters that they actually have, like, and bring back some of those characters and revive those series of games like F-Zero, for example. That would be perfect. Like, you want to bring those characters and bring just other characters and use them for other games, and just bring out like new video game titles and everything, and just use them. Like, instead of just using the same, coming out with the same kind of game and everything. No one wants to actually play the same thing. People want to see like new things, and people get tired of playing the same game over and over again. People want to see like newer things, newer titles, newer franchises, and newer series of game titles. And that's just the way I feel, and that's what I think that Nintendo should actually do. instead of just coming out with just Mario and Zelda and just focusing on just like the 3DS. You want to come out with games that can actually support your system, because it doesn't seem like they're actually coming out with actual Nintendo Wii U games that actually come out to that can actually support the system and make the system look good itself. Because it just seems like it's just a system that you buy. Like most people out there that probably got the Wii U, it's just probably collecting dust. It's probably just sitting there and you're not playing it. You probably don't even play it as often or not. But I don't know for sure what kind of games everybody else plays out there for their Wii U, and what kind of games they got for the Wii U and they actually played or not as often as they did when it first came out or not. But I don't know. It's just something I would like to see, because I don't really know for sure like what they would actually do and what they're gonna actually do. Like what are they gonna actually come out with to actually make their system actually to prove to everyone that the Wii U is still kind of a superior system, and it's not like a dead console that's just sitting there in your room or wherever it is just collecting dust. But that's just my opinion, my thoughts on it. But it's only time will tell to actually find out like what they're gonna actually come out with, because I don't know for sure what they're gonna come out with or what kind of new titles. Are they gonna do something new? Are they gonna come out with the same stuff? But just another title I would like to see. I would like to see like a brand new Star Fox Adventures, because that was one of my favorite games of the Star Fox series. Instead of just playing like the same Star Fox 64 remake over and over that you just control with the R-Wing. Like I liked Star Fox Assault, and then I would like to see like a Star Fox Assault 2 or Star Fox Adventures 2, like a brand new Star Fox Adventures or something. Like those are just perfect examples that they can bring back some of those games, like another F-Zero, Grand Prix, and stuff for like the Wii U. Like instead of just focusing stuff on pretty much like your handheld system. Like your 3DS could be good. It could, even though the 3DS is a good system, and I actually bought that one over the Vita, the PS Vita, instead, because the Vita didn't have too many games, and it still doesn't. Instead of just focus on the 3DS, they could do like better things and just focus on their Wii U as well, instead of just coming out with all these 3DS titles and everything. Because it seems like they boosting up their handheld game, but Nintendo Wii U isn't looking that good so far, and it's pretty much like it's looking like a dead system that could be out of the league in comparison with the PS4 and the new Xbox. Just my opinion, but that's pretty much it. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I don't know what your thoughts and opinions are about the Wii U, if you guys actually play your Wii U still or anything like that, but it's to each their own pretty much. But that's just what I would like to see from like the Nintendo. I want them to actually like really pull out and just kind of do better than what they're actually doing right now, because it's not really looking too good for them overall, because they're just milking the same stuff. So they're milking their Mario titles and typical Zelda remakes and everything, and they're not using their actual numerous Nintendo characters that they actually have. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys actually enjoyed the video, and feel free to comment on what you think and everything like that. And I'll see you guys later.